We continue with research, and we're going to in sociology. We're going to non-participant observation. And when we talk about non-participant observation, it simply means the researcher is far away from the respondents. They don't know the researcher is even observing them. So it's the researcher, him or her, is far away, but he or she is carrying out that research by observing them from a distance. So here I wrote non-participant observation. This involves observing behavior from a distance, which means those observed are not aware that they are being observed. However, there won't be ethical issue, as the researcher cannot simply seek the permission of everyone in a public place. The researcher is not involved. So one thing about non-participant observation is that the instance of invading people's privacy is not there, because you cannot, just like you're going to a shopping mall, how many people do you want to seek permission for that you are observing them? So for non-participant observation, there's nothing like ethical issues regarding invading people's privacy, because it's a public area. Do you get the point I'm making there? So the observer or the researcher is far away from the people he or she is observing. So what are the strengths of participant observation? The only strength there is accessibility. So I wrote, it increases accessibility, as those observed may not be affected by orthogon effect. You know orthogon effect, that means you know that the researcher is there. So you know when you understand that the researcher is there, it might change your way, it might change your behavior, because you know you are being observed. So orthogon effect is not in line here. You won't be affected by, because you don't even know you are being observed. The presence of the researcher is not known to the people who are being observed. So there's no orthogon effect, which means you might as well find those people observed in their natural states. Do you understand? So here I wrote, it's not affected by orthogon effect, and the researcher may be able to objectively study people in a natural setting, because they will still be behaving the way they are supposed to behave, because they don't know that anyone is observing them. So what is the problem about non-participant observation? Yeah, it doesn't allow intimate details, as observing people from afar may not capture the depth, richness, and personal details of their behavior. So the limitation is this: because it's non-participant observation, you might not be able, because you're far away from them, things that happens, you cannot capture the real events. You might not have images, you might not have their voices, why they behave in the way they have behaved. So details about things that happens in that environment, you might not have them. So that is a problem. So as a result of that, it might be difficult for you to replicate it. So most of the time, non-participant observation is difficult to do it again. Like you cannot, it's not reliable, because you cannot still find the same situation the next time you go. So it's not reliable. I think it's clear. So that takes us to research design. So that's all about non-participant observation anyway.